Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Well, Christmas is over when you are watching this. Or maybe not. Well, you can watch it anytime, right? I wanna be an expert and say when is that you are watching this video. But for me, I'm trying to make this and prepare you for if you have probably what is a New Year's Eve event. You know what is a good place to celebrate New Year's Eve for kids? At the library. It's a good spot that you can maybe introduce the idea to them if they don't have it yet, to do noon, so a New Year's Eve at noon. So that means they hire you from, imagine, from 11 to 1 p.m. So at noon they do a balloon ball drop, but in all the time you are there 2 hours twisting balloons, super line twisting for that event. In a library here in my town, they do that. They hire me, and it's a public event, so it's gonna be thousands maybe of people. And okay, I'm realistic, probably I'm not gonna make balloons for everybody, but you wanna cover as many kids as possible, so you wanna go with line twisting. So this is the moment to practice your line twisting designs. Thinking about your business, how to promote that, it's considered that you're gonna pre-make designs in order to be fast at the event. So you will have some shapes pre-made as the flower petal. Different colors, that's the best part, because this is a party, and for kids colorful, you know, it's great. Unless you want to go with chrome balloons to look more fancy, you know, or just gold or silver and black. But this event is pretty much for kids, little ones, and I'm thinking you can keep the classic ones, line twisting as a sword, a flower, butterfly, bracelet flower, and one design that I think it can be a good idea, it's a baby, because New Year's Eve represents, you know, the new year that is just coming, and so it's just starting. So a baby is a good representation, right? And there is the Juan Gonzalez design that everybody knows, so it's a very cool one. I do it, and the face is not the baby face printed. You know, I like to kind of like, if I have my daughter doing those, and already here there is a video how to make that type of face. It's great because you can practice. And when you practice in 50 of those 5-inch round blush, or 20, you will have it memorized. It's your muscles memorized how to do the drawings. And so think about it, because it's kind of cool to have an original way, not into a printed face sometimes. But it's just ideas, and also it's much cheaper, okay, when you just get plain 5-inch round balloons. Now, another cool design that is also easy and represents happiness is the smiley face. And there's different smiley faces that are already kind of like printed faces that came with, I think, Serpentex and Qualatex. Those brands have their, you know, different smiley faces that are blinking one eye. There's the other ones that are, you know, like with heart eyes. And so they've different expressions, kind of, but in, you know, happy mood with sunglasses, remember? But there's also even one that is the most basic smiley face, and that is the one that I want to share with you, because it's the one that you can find it at Amazon or AliExpress, Temu, or, you know, it's just this simple smiley face, which is cool because it's very easy to make, and you can just do it with Sharpie if it's a plain 5-inch round balloon. Okay, you already have the concept, right? How to inflate a 5-inch round. And the thing for me, this can save time and be fast. Inflate a 5-inch round in front of people, 15 seconds. And what you may have pre-made, it's, think about this, it's the moment that New Year's Eve, for me, it's also the way to use my balloons that are not going to be good for next year. Let's better use it now. That's the moment to organize in all the mess, start organizing what is time to use it before the year ends. And so that's why it's a good idea to use your balloons. That sometimes you see I have here a bunch of balloons that are, I took it out by accident, or it's like, no, the kids change their mind and say, no, I wanted the blue, right? And then you just, okay, drop the color, and I'm trying to organize those into here, and then this is the moment to use them. Can be an idea. The garlands, if you have golden can be cool also to use for New Year's Eve events as bracelets and goings around. Okay, that it's just another work that you can do at home, that is to cut your 6-foot garland or 9-foot garland. Okay, but it's something that it can save you time, and it can be an extra detail for your design. You think about silver and also golden. Okay, these two are really cool. So after Christmas, you may have this cheaper. Check it out in the stores. After Christmas stuff might be cheaper. Okay, so check it out. Walmart, Michael's, and places like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna go with the concept is at the same time that there is 5-inch rounds for bracelets or even ones, there is bigger smiley faces that also you can find on Amazon. And so it's the concept that I like, is to having this simple. You can make it with your, Sharpies. If you only have yellows, that's cool. Plain balloons, and you just put 2 dots and a smiley face. I'm gonna blow it because one of the things I want to go with this video is to prepare ahead of time things that I can be super fast and more relaxed for you at the moment of the event. That is going to be super busy, but you have things ahead of time planned. One thing is the menu board and have the choices there. Those are the choices. Can you make me an axolotl and a busy event for New Year's Eve? You have to learn and say, no, I'm sorry, today I'm making only the balloons for my menu board because there's a long line. You can explain maybe a couple times, repeat that. Then people would totally make sense. Sometimes they don't think about it, or kids just ask, why not? But you can always say no, and it's normal. It's okay to say no, and it's only the design for my menu board. But if you hire me, or if you tell your parents to take me to your birthday party, I will make whatever you want me to make there. And you give them your business card. Okay. So this video, it's done more than a tutorial, really. It's just showing you how I prepare in order to create a basic menu board for my New Year's Eve event. I have, and I'm going to show you part of my balloon room, that is my black curtain. People like Sarah, you ask, how do you take those pictures, with a black background? It's because I have a black curtain that it used to be, I think it's a sheet, for a bed sheet. But I use it to cover, balloons in those plastic containers. And I'm looking at that right now. And that's what I use as a black background. So, like this one, okay, I'm gonna inflate it. And I'm not gonna show you how to make it, And now look how much time take me and effort to blow in these balloons, okay? Everything counts, because you're there as in 2 hours. So why not big balloons like this? You can have your containers for balloons or a big bag, to fill it out already inflated. That way there, you don't have to worry about the big balloons. This is a 12-inch round with a smiley face, and it looks great for hats. And those type of hats, that is Ken Stillman, the person that creates, or, it came to his mind the idea to make a hat, super cool. That is the hitchhiker? Well, the guys that sit on your shoulders and hold your head. It's taking you like a piggy bank, right? And so that is, a design that goes with alien faces or with any printed face as the smiley face. The hitchhiker balloon. And I want to mention Ken Stillman, because Ken Stillman is the person that makes it for the first time ever. And that's how it came, the concept, is because he was in a birthday party and he made a body of a, like a body. I don't know if it was an alien or a smiley face, but it was a person. He made a person, 2 arms, 2 legs. And it was one of the kids that doesn't want to lose their balloon. Show him, look, I keeping my balloon safe. And he just grabbed the hands of this person and put it around the front head, and it keeps saying, doesn't move. From that concept, Ken Stillman like, wow, this is great. This can be a type of hat, the hitchhiker design balloon hat. So I think that is a great idea, and I just want to make sure all of you watching knows he is the person that creates this design for and share it with all balloon twisters around the world. And if you don't know who's Ken Stillman, well, Ken Stillman is a balloon artist that it's I think from the United States, but he went around the world showing his talent, his balloon art, workshops. So check it out on Instagram. I'm gonna try to leave links of his YouTube channel. He's a beautiful person. I have the pleasure to meet him in person thanks to Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. And so he goes there, and he's always open and welcome to talk about his experience, about, so many places he's been twisting balloons and all the designs. He creates so cool concept as the princess with using a heart balloon, the princess bodies. That is so cool. But okay, Cecilia, focus. And now this design, and it's not a tutorial, because you know what? I want to make sure a lot of you already know how to make this. And I just wanted to tell you this whole idea of the hitchhiker concept, it's from Ken Stillman. So having any printed face, but for me it's the New Year's Eve, so I'm preparing with something happy. What better than a smiley face? And look at this, you can find it on Amazon, lots of these, a good price, or any place you find balloon store balloons, it can have printed faces. It's gonna save you time. Yes, okay, so now for the body, it can be different colors. It can be the favorite kids color. Okay, so I have these assortments thanks to my dear subscribers sending balloons. So that's kind of cool because I can use that and, and ask the kids the favorite color. So if I'm in a hurry, it can be all yellow. But for me, I like colorful. So I'm going with different colors. So if the body is, the head is yellow, I think the body, I'm gonna make it blue. And again, it can be two different colors too, but I'm gonna go with only one color. And I wanted also to, again, start probably is there. I have to make this clear. This is not a tutorial, it's just showing you and also talking that the person that created this concept, this design, it's Ken Stillman. Okay. So the idea for me is to make it, and it will be ideal if there is a kid wearing it. Okay, so then it can be my model, so then other kids choose that design. It's just my kids they are not kids anymore, I guess, and they doesn't want to be as my models anymore. And so the only one that I feel that he is a kid is Ian, my husband. So I'm gonna have to ask him, I guess. But if it's not, I'm gonna just even that show you how I take the pictures. Okay. Because that's kind of gonna be for me the way that people recognize, okay, this is a hat. It's better if someone is wearing it. So when it's a hat, it will be ideal if it can be behind my black curtains, but my black curtains are not that big, so it can only handle small, balloon figurines. So that's kind of like, let's see what's gonna happen. So this is the design from Ken Stillman. And it's very cool and very fast to make. I love it. Kids love it. They all laugh. Parents take pictures. So it's a must to make it. And really, I don't know if Ken Stillman. Yes, it must be Ken Stillman having a tutorial. So check it out. Find him on YouTube. Tell them, that, oh yeah, Cecilia Lady Balloons has been talking about you, because I love this guy. It's a very cool balloon artist. Very humble and a beautiful person, that if you want to meet him in person, he is in Bling Bling Jam every year. I see him, and also on the Zoom meetings. He's a wonderful person. So the idea for me is now find someone to take a picture, because maybe I'm gonna be my own person, my own model. So it can be to the sides, it can be to the front, maybe for picture time it can be something like this. So let me see, I'm gonna put my seat lower. But the idea is something like that, or it goes on the back. And yeah, so I mean, something like this, okay? But I want just to show the smiley face. So for me, is that I want to show this picture, So that's kind of a lot of you probably have programs, a Photoshoot, For me, it's very basic and easy. I'm going to show you my blackboard. And then I'm going to see if I can take a selfie. I don't know. I'm gonna show you. Let's take the camera out. So you see this, it's a sheet, a bed sheet that I have it here. It's messy, but yeah, so that space is the one I have. So my plan, in order to take a picture, is to put this here and take a picture and then print it. But my pictures are most of the time, instead of horizontal, they're gonna be vertical. So I'm gonna work on that, and then you will see the picture pretty soon, okay? Okay, so you see, I have to ask Ian to be my model, and let's see if kids approve it and they choose that design. That is something that you're going to experience at the moment of the event. But so far, I have already that picture, and that's gonna be the one that goes to Walmart and be printed there at Walmart. So now the other idea, the other concept is to have pre-made a lot of these flower petals. It can be 6, 7, 8 petal flower. You can try 5 petal flower, and then the rest use it as the bracelet part. But for me, I like a bunch of these bubbles like this, and then use one of the dollar store hair ties, and just when you inflate your smiley face or any basic design. This can be also a heart. This can be any printed face that you think goes, in my case, for New Year's Eve. So the smiley face can be a very good choice. So there you go, simple. Cecilia, but you can make better stuff. You don't feel that you should, but for me, this design, this idea is to really make sure to cover most balloons. I'm not there to show off my talent, okay? My talent probably is planning ahead of time and to cover most of the kids. You know, this is also to bring joy, okay? And a lot of time people, you know, wants to put the artist first, and, you know, like the passion of art, to dedication to take time, okay? Art is gonna take time, but I see art or beautiful things in life for be practical, be flexible. Some things have to be line twisting, and, you know, keep the good vibes, the good mood, smile. So that's what I'm gonna practice more. It's, yes, be fast, simple, but enjoy the moment, because we entertain people with our, you know, good vibes. Yes, this is still, it's not that easy. Not everybody can make this and that fast, but you have something planned ahead of time, pre-made, have these printed faces. So it's gonna be blowing at the moment, attaching together while talking and smiling with the kids. You can have also things pre-made at the wristbands, that it can be any color you think, and it goes like, wow, this can look like a sparkling. It can be on a wand, it can be on a bracelet. So I'm gonna have pictures of both, and that way kids will decide. With this, no with this. Why? Because then if I don't have it, it's gonna be a bummer. Less expectations, it's better them at the moment to be more surprised. Try, practice that. I think it works. I just trying to kind of keep the good vibes. I know a lot of you get it. So now let's look here for the bracelet. It's just a wristband here, and bam bam. Yep. Bam. Now that's it, Cecilia. That's it. Them at the moment, you can say, would you like a sticker here? Would you like the ta-ta-ta? But just simple. Simple, trust me guys. Now I'm gonna take a picture of this pen, and then I'm gonna make the one. So this is the good thing with editing. You can keep watching this video, but I'm gonna pause it right now. Okay, so I took the picture. Now this is what I do. You see, I take the balloon, the wristband, and if the kids want it as a wand, so from here you can make the wand one way. That is okay. So then you save time, and that's what we want. I want to make things as fast. If I have time, I can make it more elaborated, but to show the simple way for this event, especially, that I'm gonna make a live stream of that day, so you have an idea what I'm talking about when it's like bam 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 non-stopping kids coming. So you can choose any color. If you have a 160, may things be faster, but the Decomex brand 160 I think is perfect for wands. If it's not, just a 260 is okay. So I'm gonna grab a 260 from my bag here. And purple can be, you know, I like different colors, not all the same color. So I'm gonna go with purple. Or I may try blue. Let me see. If I go with blue, it's all too much blue. Maybe green. So that is something you decide. Even red can be fun. Yes, I'm going with red. It's like, you know already what I'm gonna choose, only because you know the editing, right? It's great. So it's very easy how to make a one with one balloon. A lot of you already know. So this is what I do when I go events. Most of the time, if I want to be fast, I inflate it with my floor pump. It's much faster. If it's not a legenda, but even the legenda for me takes an extra second. It's just an illusion, but I feel that way. And if you want to be even faster, I guess you mouth, but inflating that many balloons is not recommendable with your mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna just make these. I have tutorials here how to make the ones. What I'm doing is just 3 petals, and the petals are 3 finger loop each. With the rest, what I'm gonna do is just squish all the air, so full squish, make it as long as possible, and then it's gonna kind of split in half. I always leave it a little bit extra to this side that I have this space, because then if I can make a bubble, I can attach it in the center or just grab a tip and pass it around. So I'm just going like this, and then I'm going in the spiral, very spiral. And then I grab one bubble from the end and then twist it together and lock it around. Just very easy, very fast, and it looks cool. There's ways that make it with an extra 160 balloon around to have more color, but remember, I want to be easy peasy, simple, because I want to cover most of the kids at the event. And yes, it may be my daughter as my assistant, but if you are by yourself, and a lot of times I'm there by myself at events, my sister cannot work with me. I have this that is great idea. Printed faces can help a lot for these long line twisting events. Look, simple, right? Now, picture time. That means I'm gonna use my curtain again and take a picture. So that's what you've been looking to the side, you know, it's just the picture ready. And the way I do it, it will be great so you can see, but I'm gonna show you here. So I'm gonna do it. This could be interesting. So here we are again with the black curtain. Simple, it's a sheet, and behind it's drawings, you see, plastic drawings. So, and I have there balloons that are pretty much for balloon decor. So round balloons are there. I'm gonna open it. So I'm trying to organize it by colors, but it's there. And because it's clear, the plastic, so what I do is I just cover with the curtains, and that way they are more protected. Now, because there are drawings, I can always pull a drawing, so it creates a stand there. You see? It creates a little stand to what? You may ask. Well, to have the balloon standing there by itself and be able to be on a picture with all the background, you know, black. So now I'm ready to take a picture. So when I take the picture, I use my cell phone in vertical, especially because it's a one. So that's what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be probably damage the whole thing. That's why you're just gonna see straight the picture, okay? Because if the editing is gonna be much harder if I move the cell phone in vertical right now. Okay, so we are here, and this is what is my board. I took it out from the, you know, that. Look how horrible looks my nails, right? But I've been working a lot. I've been working a lot this yesterday. Yesterday was the event at the mall. So yes, this is how pretty much my nails ends after a long day event. Yes. Okay, focus, Cecilia, focus. So this is the idea. You took it out from there, the board stand. And so here I have pictures pretty much. I'm keeping the most simple, easy line twisting. So I'm editing, but so far, and this is the thing, maybe you may say, Cecilia, you're going back. If you already, you know, have so much talent, why are you going to keep it into one heart wand, a flower bracelet, a simple dog? Because yes, I feel like it's gonna be super fast, and then I can entertain. I can be entertained too. There at the events, if I make designs that I have it already so fast to make. And it's kind of giving confidence for me to be there, you know, without stressing out. So there's more elaborated ones like this one, and it's only if kids know about it, especially the big kids, you know, they find something more fun. This is Kirby. It's from a video game. And so it's not maybe all the balloons are going to be there, but this is another cool hat, very simple. The triangle, 3 balloon, harlequin, I don't know what you call that, clown hat. So I'm thinking about a couple hats that I'm gonna make with the same concept as Santa hat without the beard, and on top the pom-pom white. No, it's gonna be a smiley face, or it's gonna be a round plain balloon that says 2025, right? 2025. For the New Year's Eve that we are going to 2025. Okay. So now let's see what I'm gonna show you this, because the way I do it, it's this material for that board is really cool. It's kind of plastified in somewhere, like cardboard plastified, that you can use your glue and separate this very easily. It's very easy to take, you know, the designs from here. So that's what I'm gonna do. And for example, one I don't think I'm gonna make because I don't feel in the mood, maybe the birdie, and it's very popular, but then everybody's gonna ask for the birdie. Or this one, actually, a rainbow, you think, for New Year's Eve? No, I'm gonna save it for Easter. That's when I use more of, you know, spring. So look, I take it out. It doesn't damage the picture. It's all glue, that, so I don't worry. And this is all glue, so it came out very easily. And then I can put just another picture. So this is the cool part about this menu board. It's not that hard to change the pictures. So I'm gonna print, for example, the hitchhiker hat and a couple more designs, and later you will see the whole, you know, thing. Maybe these ones I'm gonna move, you know, because these ones goes better for Easter, and Easter is coming soon. So why to have a bunny here if I know I'm gonna make it for Easter? The same with the chick. Those are very popular for Easter, so I'm taking those, and I'm gonna go with designs that I think is exclusive for New Year's Eve. You know, like this bracelet is kind of cool, right? Because it's special for New Year's Eve. It's perfect timing. The rose, for example, is cool, it's fast, but I know, for example, I'm gonna make it for so many other events that, you know what, I'm gonna take it out, and I want more people that ask me for that more simple flower, so I take it out. Decisions that it's up to me, so it's up to you when you create your board. But again, this is a compilation of things. I hope I can make it correctly, and so when you are looking at this video, you are seeing also what is gonna be the last moment of when I'm showing the whole menu board ready.